Okay. Sorry. So right back at it. We are doing what was I saying? All right, we are doing Night of Masks and Monsters. Oh, Kitty's not in yet. Okay, cool. Not cool. You know what I mean. I don't feel rushed. Take your time. As soon as you get done,
You know how it goes with me and my.
Yep. Which I assume you're almost there because you're lagging a little bit. It's okay. I found what I needed to find. By Ash. It's by Ashley Warren, DM's Guild, Mythical one shots. I went on and on about all that. Okay. And I had hit the wrong button, but I fixed it and deleted it, so I apologize. And I do say I apologize a lot, don't I?
That and then I say I'm sorry all the time.
It's
So
okay. It happens.
I'm trying to remember. There's something I say a lot too all the time, but
Right.
like in this one instance, it's failing me.
Oh, I see you in there.
I have arrived.
You have arrived.
So,
You good?
Yes.
Okay. So, as I was saying, you guys have been rewarded a trip to Ibrido, and on which is a kind of I like to think of it as kind of Italy.
ooh,
Hmm.
Mediterranean.
But when you guys go to travel there, you guys have received a invitation from the Marquis inviting you to the masquerade party, and you guys know that the masquerade is the event of the year through all of Faerun. As you guys land into Ibrido, you notice that the first thing that you notice is that it's going on about dusk, and you guys come off and you guys come into this courtyard, and it's a huge courtyard that you've ever. It's about 100 feet long. You guys see a 20 by 30 feet bridge to your right. You guys see like a bell tower to your left. And then in front of you, you guys see a makeshift, looks like maybe some sort of memorial in the middle of the square. Um, and then what would you guys like to do? Can everybody see?
Oh, yep.
Just
Well,
getting the zoom set right.
Yeah, it's kind of a bigger map.
Okay, I see. Well, is there anyone that works there we can talk to since we have our invitations that we can get any information from?
You see the castle to the
Major
right.
Domo.
You see the castle to the right across the big bridge over the canal.
All right.
Ah.
Maybe check out the memorial.
Okay.
Yes, good idea.
Okay. Can you guys move yourselves?
Yeah, my character's gonna
Yep.
casually saunter his way over to the memorial.
So over at the memorial, you see what looks like to be like a makeshift memorial. There's obviously candles, and there's also these like long feathers. And it's a R.I.P. It's a in memory memorial.
Oh, sad. Somebody died.
Yeah, is there any other information on it? There around
Do you know
it?
the name?
It doesn't have a name. On it, as you guys are looking at the memoriam, this lady comes up to you, and she's wearing a very formal black dress, and her hair is pulled back into an intricate, like a very fancy, intricate side braid, and she's got a golden dragon mask sitting on the top of her head. And as she comes over to you, she says, "Hi, my name is Kara, and welcome to Ibrido. You guys are new here, are you not?"
Hmm.
Yes,
Oh,
we are.
Yeah.
quite
Here on
indeed.
We're here on
vacation.
vacation.
Yes, travelers.
Vacation. That's always a good reason to come to Ibrido. A lot of people come here for vacation. I see you guys are looking at the memorial. It was really a sad day. It happened last week. On a day after one of the Marquis parties. He has these parties weekly. The strange creature was found here in the square. He was half human and half bird, and he had these large blue wings that came up from his back, and on his arms and shoulders were covered with feathers. We think he was murdered. Um, and we think that because nothing like that happens here, but we think that because his wings were broken and his bones were broken as if he had fallen from a high height. Although there's really nowhere unless he came from the clock tower, but even the fall looked like it was further than that. And it's nothing that's ever occurred here before. Most people consider it a fluke, but I think it was something more than that. But we do get lots and lots of visitors. But it was a very sad occasion. But I promise you, it's nothing that happens often at all. But one occurrence that required a somber memoriam for the poor creature that died.
That's so sad.
It really was.
They have family.
Not that we know of. We've never seen a creature like that before. Like I say, he was half bird and half man.
'Tis a shame. I've never heard of a half-bird creature before. And I must say, it is quite tragic. And then my
So
character
sad.
kind of just looks at the memorial, kind of just pondering the existence of a half-bird creature.
Well, my name is Kara. Could you tell me yours?
My name's Kosif.
I'm Eve.
Kosif and Eve?
Yes, my name's Louis Lotrin Brigante the Fourth, but mostly everyone just calls me Louis.
Louis. Gotcha. And you, sir?
I am Ensign Durst, and is our room ready?
You're. Oh, I don't work at the castle. Um,
Oh,
I just kind of.
you sure know a lot about it.
Well, I'm from around here, yes. And I go to the parties every once in a while. But I don't work there.
What are they like?
The parties, they're
Yeah.
extravagant. There's always fortune tellers and belly dancers and I think one time there was some guy with a snake. He played music. I don't know. They're always real extravagant, and you get masks at the door, and one of the grandest things you
Well,
will
sounds
ever
like
see.
we're in for a good night.
You really are. Does anybody want to describe what they look like? You don't have to. I didn't say that.
I'm a lizard. I have a fishing rod with me because I'm a lizard fisherman, and I always carry my best friend, my first fish I ever caught, Strokey. He's a kind of a goldfish who had a stroke. He always swim in one direction in the little fish bowl with me, and I like fish. I like fishing. I'm a pretty cool guy. I mean, pretty cool lizard. I like dwarves a lot. Dwarves are pretty hot.
Okay.
Yep, I can go next. So Louis is the best way he could be described is a robot man. But he is wearing a matching pinstripe suit and fedora. He does have white eyes that appear to be like lights. I mean, you never know. But and on his back is strapped an old-fashioned type microphone.
Does anybody else? You're not required to, but if you have a description and you want to give it, you
I'll
can.
do it. Eve is small, like halfling. Kind of looks very excited all the time. Is very excited to just be out and about. Strawberry blonde hair, light eyes, probably a little on like a amber, maybe green actually, colored eyes. Little, just petite, under 5 foot, maybe 100 pounds, soaking wet. Just living life.
I would say I'm a fairly nondescript human man, just sort of very much blends into the crowd. Average height, average weight, no distinguishing features or marks. Just very anonymous in my own way.
Awesome. Okay. And so after you guys introduce yourselves, she says again, my name is Kara, and I welcome you to Ibrido, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. As you can see, if you go across the bridge, you see the line of people there, and you will be able to enter into the castle and into the party.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Is there someone to carry bags?
Maybe closer to the castle?
Well, maybe we should go take a look.
No one's coming to greet us. What kind of place is... How many stars does this have?
Stars.
Well, we're still really far away.
Yeah, we haven't
Maybe
got
if we
the
cross the
castle
bridge,
yet.
there'll be
Even
people on
enter
the other
the
side.
grounds.
Yeah, we have to.
What do you mean stars?
Alright.
There's stars in the
Is it a
sky.
4-star vacation place? Is it a 5-star?
Well, I definitely think there's more than 4 or 5 stars in the sky.
I'm really confused on what you mean by stars.
Every
Enjoy.
place that I've
Part we
been
are too.
placing docks, they serve me fish and they wait for me to take my bags. I'm used to it a bit more.
Oh, well, they might be more a little bit closer to the castle, but it is the night of the masquerade party, so they tend to have all hands on deck inside the castle itself.
A masquerade. Ooh. Nice.
Well, if everyone would like, I can begin the trek. If everyone would like to follow me, I'll head towards the castle.
Okay.
Sure, I'll follow behind.
The castle's to the right, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
So if you all over there by the bridge, and I'll copy you guys over real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know each other?
That's up to you guys. I would imagine you guys have traveled together over here a little bit, so you could.
We met on a cruise and became best friends.
I imagine that I was a separate person, so if y'all want to,
It's all up to you
Blue
guys.
is a mystery.
Alright.
I doubt any of y'all has ever seen a metal man before.
Did you just say metal man?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that is how I described my character.
Okay. I'm
Yep.
just sure. Is everybody over?
Oh, there seemed to be my twin right here.
Some kind of
Looking at me.
sinister
Oh,
doppelganger.
he's gorgeous. Blue skin, weird eyes.
Alright, hang on just a second. As you guys come up, you guys notice there's a long line of people. And up front, there is a very tall woman, and she's wearing a very detailed black cat mask. And you see she's got a handful of pamphlets, and she she sees you guys, and she waves waves you guys forward. But as she waves, you guys notice that it's not a hand that waves you forward; it's a paw.
I approach.
Okay.
She's a shapeshifter.
Hi. If I
Evening.
remember,
Hello.
Well, hello there.
well, if I remember correctly, you guys are the people that the Marquis said were coming over from Waterdeep. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
Yes,
correct.
we need to see our invitations.
I
Yeah.
do need to see your invitations. Yes, correct.
I
All
don't have
right, well,
my
here they are.
invitation,
Here you
and
go.
I present my invitation.
Awesome. This is so great. You're going to have so much fun. But before you can go in, I do admit that I must give you a mask. That helps create the whole atmosphere of the party is to have this mask. Um, so Anson, she hands you a deer mask. Sonoa, she hands you a squirrel
Oh,
mask. Louis,
do people look like animals inside?
you don't know yet,
We're not
but
inside
you
yet.
just notice that it's just like animal masks, like a masquerade animal
But
mask.
does she look like more than a someone with a mask on?
Her? Yeah.
Yes. You did say she had a paw. Does it look like kind of a giant cat that's standing up?
Yeah. She's wearing this very intricate gold dress and she has a black cat mask, but aside from the mask, you can see ears and obviously her hands are paws.
I'll shapeshift into a tiger, because it seems to be a feline based.
Okay. And you shapeshift into a tiger and she's trying to hand you a mask. You'll still need.
Yeah, and the tiger will put the mask on.
Okay.
I'll be a squirrel tiger.
That's
Double jeopardy.
A squat.
new. I don't
Yes.
know if I've seen anybody change their shape like that before.
Well, you did say. Does a tiger can talk? Can you talk in a shapeshift? I never
I
played a warlock before.
Do believe.
I want to say no, because you're shape shifting. I would imagine you take on tiger form on all fours.
Yeah, I would
Does it work the
think
same as
so
wild
too.
shape?
What was that?
Does it work
Yes,
the
it's
same
wild
as
shape.
Then yeah,
It
he
is.
can't.
He
He
can.
can't talk.
Okay. So yes. Well,
No, I don't. I don't think you can talk.
Yeah,
No,
because
you
you're
No.
can't.
taking on the
oh,
shape of the
You
beast.
can't talk because tigers
Cannot.
can't talk.
So if you transform
You
into
maintain your intelligence, but
you
I don't
can't
think you
t-
can
you
speak.
can't speak.
Yeah, but for all intents and purposes, you just become an animal that does not speak.
Yeah.
I thought I could
Unless somebody
speak. Never.
casts speak with animals, then you would have high enough intelligence to speak back. But other than that, I don't think so.
I just glanced at it. It says you take that form of that beast. So if you transform into a tiger, you'd be on all fours as a tiger. If you try to talk, you start roaring like a tiger. You wouldn't be able to communicate with words. In a
Okay, sorry. Never mind then. I'll put the mask on.
Okay. In your lizard form? In your regular
Well,
form?
yeah, I can't
Okay.
really unless I change into a baboon or.
Okay. Eve, you receive an owl mask, and
Ooh.
Kosov, you receive a bear mask.
What was the mask that Louis got? I didn't hear it.
Louis got a
Have you ever seen the
squirrel.
Wicker Man?
Oh, Louis got the squirrel? Okay.
Louis got a squirrel. Anson got a deer. Anson got a deer mask. Louis got a squirrel mask. Eve got
Alright.
an owl mask. And Kosov got a bear mask.
Alright.
As soon as you guys put those on, you can go in and make sure if you go in, we have performers on each side of the room. And then there's food and drink. Get however much you want, fill your bellies on the back wall. If you go up the stairs, there's the first room that's straight ahead up the stairs is where our tattoo artist is that came all the way from Boulder's Gate. She's great. And then the other room is where they will be playing the Marquis Cup. If you've never played Marquis Cup, I highly suggest that you go in and you try that game as well.
Wonderful.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. I've never played before, so I'll have to give it a try.
I highly recommend it. Just make sure you put your masks on. It adds to the atmosphere.
I will adopt my
Mask on.
identity.
Okay, I put my mask on.
I know, look like squirrel with metal arms.
You look like a squirrel with metal arms. That is correct.
I'll put my mask on. I'll look like a lizard with a deer face.
Yes.
I'm totally Owlet now, and I'm gonna rock it.
That's
Alright.
great.
And if
Okay.
that's said and done, then Louis enters.
So what do you guys want to do? Louis enters. Anybody else
Louis
enter?
enters.
I will enter as well.
As well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go in. Of course.
Okay.
Well, is someone taking your baggage? You just kind of went in and checked in.
So as you go in, this elderly man, he comes up to you and he goes, welcome to the Marquis Palace. Do you have bags? I could take them upstairs to the rooms upstairs.
Yes, this is my bag. This is Troki, my goldfish. take care of him. He's my goldfish.
Um,
I'll give him whatever currency we have on me, like a
is
dollar or two as a
is
tip.
is he alive?
Yes.
But
See, he swims in one direction. He had a stroke, you know.
oh, yes, sir. Um, as you can see, there there's performers all over the place, and also upstairs there is the tattoo artist and the Marquis cup. Please also make sure you have your fill of food and drink. The stairs to the left over here are the ones, if you go downstairs, you go into the kitchen, so please don't go downstairs. I will take your bags upstairs. Any other bags that anybody needs me to take?
No,
I'll
thank
give
you.
him
I don't have any on me.
one of my bags. I will keep the other.
Okay.
Um, I'll give him a coin as a tip because I'm classy.
Okay. Oh,
Dang.
Yeah, I'll give him a silver.
thank you. Thank you. Very nice.
I will also tip, even though Louis will keep his bag to himself.
You are very nice. Please make sure you eat and drink and have a great time. So as you guys so he walks away and you notice that there's stairs to the left here. It's a big room. If you zoom out, there's some stairs all the way to the left. And he starts carrying the luggage and the goldfish that swims in one direction over to the stairs to take your bags up. As you guys glance around, this main hall is very large open space, about 100 feet wide. You guys notice that in the center here there is a large staircase that leads up to an upstairs floor. And there's lots of room to mingle. You see all sorts of people just kind of mingling about. Each of them also have different masks on their faces. There are different various performers. You look to your right and you see what looks like somebody be playing a fiddle. As you kind of hear the sound of the fiddle coming from your right. And you also see a line of people coming up to a what might be an elf sitting there. You don't know, you can't quite tell what's going on. If you look at your left, you see three ladies in very jewel colored outfits with owl masks, and as they are doing what appears to be some intricate dance, and you can faintly hear a pipe play, and also coming from the way of the lady dancers. As you have been told both by the taxi outside and the nice butler man, there are two great big tables of food close towards the back wall of food and drink that you guys can partake in. What would you like to do?
Can I walk over to the dancers, please?
Mm-hmm.
Are they human?
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
You can't tell. As far as you can tell, possibly.
Okay, so it's some humanoid something.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely humanoid, and as I said, they have very colorful robes and jewels on, and owl masks on their faces as they're doing this intricate dance.
Eve is gonna watch for a minute as they dance.
Louis gonna kind of saunter his way over in the same direction.
You also, as you're looking around, Eve, you notice that this group here has particularly more what appears to be men over here than any of the other groups. There are a few women in the crowd, but it predominantly seems to be men. Roll me a performance check.
Okay, that I can do.
What was it? 21. So you notice this. You've heard tales of this dance, although you had never seen it done so yourself, and it's a form of belly dancing, and you had heard that it had been a popular dance in some more of the tropical areas of the region, but you had never seen it done so yourself. So you notice as the girls are dancing, like the their clothes have, um, I want to say bells. Is it bells that kind of make noise as they move
Yep.
in this very intricate dance that also makes music at the same time?
Mm.
If that makes sense
Oh,
to
nice.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So Eve and Louis are watching the three owl mask dancers. Ansem and Kosef, what are you guys doing?
Could I?
Food and drink.
I think I'll try to take a look at that. You said there's a line of people for someone in a chair, an elf. It seems like.
Yeah, to your right. Yep.
Okay, I'll try checking that out. See if I can find out who that is and why people are so interested in this person.
Okay. So Kosef, you head over to this first rug on your right, and Ansem, you head towards the food. Um,
Food and drink. Yes. Where is the?
you might have to zoom out. There's two large tables that have.
Oh yeah. I see. There's one with multiple people around it.
Yes,
Oh, right here, I guess. Right. Yeah.
that's one of them. Yeah. So as you are going over to the food table, you notice some of the most exotic. Excuse me, the most exotic dishes you have ever seen. There's some sort of meat that you're not quite sure of what it is. There's different types of what might be a potato. You're not sure. There's definitely something that looks like it might be shrimp and a type of
Yeah.
fish
I'll take
that are
that.
both there. And there's also some sort of game. And of course, there's also the wine.
A game.
Yeah, some sort of meat. You can't,
Oh.
by looking at it, you
Like
can't quite
deer,
tell.
like game, like hunted
Yeah.
animal.
I'll taste the whatever meat there is, and especially the fish. The fish looks very fresh, and
Okay.
I'll take that. I'll take some of that, and I'll stay there eating most of the time.
Okay, so you're gonna stand. Are you drinking?
No, and since not much of a drinker,
Okay.
he's mainly gonna eat and maybe some water to pass it down.
Okay. You do find like a barrel of water along with the barrel of wine. That's there. Um, where'd you go, Kosov? So as you
Yes.
come, I'm gonna move you over
Oh, yes,
here.
please. Okay, I didn't. Yeah.
You see what you see is you see a what appears to be maybe some sort of elvish lady.
Yes.
Sitting there. She's got her hair's up in up high in like a high ponytail and braided down, and then wrapped right around in like a very intricate type of up style hairdo, and it's white. She has this table in front of her with a crystal ball that she is from what you can't really hear what she's saying because she's talking very very low, but it looks like she's doing fortunes. And as you stand there, the line moves.
Okay. Can I stay in line and get my fortune read?
You sure can.
Okay.
Okay. As you do that, I'll go back to even to know. Sorry, even Louis.
Eve would like to get something to eat.
Okay. And once again, you see some very extravagant dishes. Some sort of green vegetable that everybody seems to be going crazy over. Different types of fish and game. Although again, you can't quite tell what kind of game it is just by looking at it. And then the casks of wine and water.
I'll take a nibble of everything and a glass of wine.
Okay. So the glass of, not the wine, as you, both you and Anson, as you guys are eating, it has got to be the best food you have ever tasted in your entire life. Like you cannot believe how you have gone into your life never eaten this food. Like the spices are just literally you can die and be happy. Your mouth is like in heaven. You you've
Sounds
never
good.
tasted anything so extravagant. So I would say think of your like most favorite dish and times it by 1,000.
Delicious.
That is awesome.
Sonoa. Louis. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying Sonoa.
All
Louis.
good, all good. So if I do remember correct, you did say there was someone playing a lute
Y-
in this hall?
Yeah, so as you are over here watching the belly dancers, you see on this other carpet over here,
Yeah.
there is a man with a snake. And I
Okay.
say lute, but not, because lute's more like a guitar.
Yeah.
But it's like some sort of not a flute, some sort
A
of,
sham.
maybe, yeah. I was thinking like a recorder, but
Is it?
not.
I was gonna say, is it
Recorder. Yeah.
some kind of like a
Piccolo or something.
Yeah,
or a wind instrument? Okay.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
thinking like recorder, like
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
those like
Yeah.
like the
Okay.
snake. It's a snake charmer, and the snake charmer
Yeah.
instrument that they use
Mhm.
to charm the snake. So as you're
Yeah.
watching, he's playing this intricate song on his wind instrument, and the snake's following the music.
Does the music have any kind of like styles that I would have heard about or known of?
Make me a
Because
performance
I am
check.
okay. Because I am
I
a
say
bard.
performance because it's an art.
Performance? Yeah, of course. Ugh, that's a 9. Dang it.
You have never heard it before, but it is a very
With a +6? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right? Oh, I'm having a big oof too. But yeah,
You've
okay,
never
yeah.
heard this song before,
Never
but
heard
you
of it
you think
before.
it's very beautiful, and you're very curious in how the snake is able to do these commands and move this way with this man and this music. And
Yeah, I imagine that Louis is kind of just standing, digging the beat, and kind of just checking out the snake as it does its thing.
mm-hmm.
Just taking in the music.
Ansem, are you still just kind of sitting there eating your seafood and drinking water?
Well, no, I see my friend who's in line waiting, and he seemed kind of hungry. So I'm gonna grab some of that delicious, delicious food that I've tasted and never been so good, and I'm gonna bring it to my friend.
Okay. So you're gonna take it to Kosuk, who's waiting in line?
Yeah, I mean he's waiting in line all by himself, not enjoying. This is vacation. Why are you waiting in line? And there's delicious food right here. So yeah, I'll make myself a really good platter of everything that's the most delicious. And from what I know of him, what he might enjoy, I don't know. He might be vegetarian, but I guess Anson would know what to and not to bring him.
Okay.
And I'll just bring him a good platter and with a nice cup of wine because I heard it was delicious, even though I don't drink.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
So Anson Kosuk brings you this food and this wine. And there's maybe one person in front of you. Do you eat and drink what he brought you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Or yeah, sure.
Do you drink the wine?
Yes.
Okay. So as you're finishing up what Anson brought you, it is now your turn. And as you get closer, you definitely notice it's an older elvish woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at you and she goes, "Hello, my pretty. Are you here for your fortune to be taken?"
I am.
Ooh, okay, let's see. And she kind of waves her hand over the crystal ball a little bit, and she looks real intent. Someone very close to you harbors some deep feelings for you. I can't tell if it's love or hate, but those are always a fine line.
True.
Be really careful.
Thank you for the advice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm there for you, my friend.
Well, thank you. Could I check out that there is you said there was a game going on, the Marquis Cup?
Yes, it's up the stairs in one of the rooms.
Okay, what is it, like a card game or a race or something? It's a card game?
You don't
All
know.
right. Okay, so we have to investigate what it is.
Yes.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Okay. So you start heading towards the stairs. Eve, what are you doing?
She notices them in line, so she's gonna come see what the line's for and get a new experience of whatever it is.
Okay.
As she pervades everything in the Great Hall area that it
Okay.
seems to be.
And as you guys are here in line, on the other rug that you see this little man, and he's just going on to his fiddle and tapping his feet and just having a good old time with a really upbeat. In my head, I hear the devil went down to Georgia.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
So,
we would be able to hear it standing in line.
yeah, you'd be able to hear it.
I'm probably bopping.
Yeah, it's very, very upbeat. And now I'm gonna start singing the devil went down to Georgia.
It's
As you
stuck
get
in my
there,
head.
you see that Kosov is starting to walk off. Kosov, do you tell her where you're going?
Yeah, I'll let the gang know, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm not gonna just wander off.
Okay.
Oh, if you give me a minute, I'll come with you. I've been curious about that myself.
Okay.
As you step up, the lady she looks at you and she goes, "Would you like your fortune told, Missy?"
Of course, my dear. Thank you.
And again, she just kind of looks into her crystal ball. You guys travel in the same circles because your fortunes are very, very similar. Once again,
We've been for a little while.
someone close to you harbors some deep feelings for you, my dear. There's a very thin line between love and hate. I would be very careful.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you for
Hands
coming
her
and seeing me.
a silver.
Oh, that is very kind of you.
Thank you for the read.
Okay, so we
I'm
got
gonna follow Kosa.
Kosef and Eve heading up the stairs. Ansem, are you going with them?
Well, that old lady seems to have such a harsh voice. I think a bit of water, maybe wine, could help her out. Is there like honeyed wine around? I'll bring her a cup. I mean, she's been talking all day.
There's just
Poor girl. I'll bring her a little food platter and like maybe some hot tea, something to ease her throat, maybe.
You don't see any type of tea. You just see the water and wine casks that you originally saw at the tables.
I'll try bring one of each, like a food platter, and maybe she drinks wine, maybe she drinks only water. I'll bring her both, trying to ease up her
Her throat.
ease her out.
As you bring them, she says, "Oh, thank you, dear." And as you're watching, actually make a perception check for me.
Perception, first roll.
Ooh.
25.
20.
As you hand it to her, she very deliberately takes the wine and sets it on the other side of her table.
Hmm.
So she doesn't drink wine. Alright, good to know.
It was a very... She thought she was being very sneaky about it, and as she's doing it, she thanks you. And it was plain as day to you that she was not into that wine.
Okay. I mean, I have intelligence 10. Maybe he just thinks she doesn't drink wine.
I think maybe Eve made a good choice then.
Okay.
Well, I mean, does she take the food? Is she happy?
She said thank you. She says thank you, and she just dives into the food.
Oh,
Thank you so
do they
much.
not feed their employees here? What's going on?
No, they feed me. I've just been very, very busy.
Yeah, I get that.
It's not time for my break yet. So I thank you very much.
Alright, well, I'll give her like a silver too. You know, on vacation you tip everyone because you're happy on vacation. You don't care about money. You care when you get back and you look at your bank account. But right now,
True.
and is happy. He has food and water and friends. He has a cool mask too. So yeah, I'll give her some tip and I'll try and catch up to my my two other buddies, Eva and Kosef. What are they doing?
They're heading... Yeah, okay, sorry. They're heading up to the stairs up to the upper level.
Kosef, did you try the wine?
I think, yes, I had a sip of it.
Was it any good?
Yeah, it was decent. It was okay.
Not
Mhm.
usually a wine person, but I didn't want to feel left out. So I grabbed a glass, but I'm not sure. I don't usually drink alcohol.
A little too fruit forward. Didn't have a good bouquet.
Well, as I
Well,
get to
if
you,
you drink
and
wine and didn't think it was very good, maybe
Yeah,
I'll just hold it so I look classy. Does it
sure.
work?
That sounds good.
man, that old lady did not like wine.
Hmm.
Oh, see, now I'm
At least
definitely
she
not
was
going to drink
friendly
it.
enough.
Yeah.
I'm used to my grandma just chugging by the barrel.
Louis, as they're
Oh my.
conveying near the staircase, what are you doing?
Yeah, Louis kind of checked out. This side of the area. He's gonna kind of want to make his way over to the other side and kind of just see what's happening. And I does he see the person described as the fortune telling person kind of on that area over there?
You do, yes.
Okay, yeah, Louis gonna make his way over to that person, see if he can quick hop in there and see what all this hullabaloo's about over here.
Okay, so there's probably one or two people ahead of you at this
Oh
point.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'll wait in
but
line.
but you're accompanied by the tunes of the fiddle that you can hear.
Mmm.
At
Think
this at this point, Eve, Kosov, and Anson, you guys are wanting to go play the card game or the game, right?
Yes.
I was just following even Kosef. They were going somewhere, and I like Kosef.
Okay.
He's fine, but Kosef's a pretty cool guy.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
So as you go up the stairs, you remember that the lady outside told you that the room straight ahead was the tattoo artist, and the room to the right was where they were playing the game. Um, as you guys go up the staircase, you guys reach the second floor balcony. So this brown wall here, it's a balcony that overlooks that first floor. Um, there's a door here, which you would know that is the tattoo artist, and then there's a further door to your right that they told you where the game was being held.
Well, I'm interested in checking out the game. Would either of you check out? Do either of you want to check out the tattoo artist?
Mm,
I think I'm
I don't think I
okay.
can have tattoos.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I'm sure she would probably know if she's so renowned for being a tattoo
Yeah,
artist.
yeah. I'm sure there are multiple species workarounds, techniques.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the
maybe a
game.
special ink for the scales. I definitely want to play the game.
There's a game. Yeah. I'll catch up with you. I'll just bring back some more food and wine. You guys want wine?
No,
I
thank you.
have some. Thank you.
All right. I'll bring a platter of food. And I'll catch up with you. I'll
Okay.
bring a cup of wine because I'll give one to the tattoo artist. She seems very lonely back there.
Okay. So Ansem, you goes out to go grab some food and wine. Even Kosov, you guys are
Boy,
going
he
close.
really likes food.
You guys are going out.
He is a lizard, so I guess he's pretty darn heavy and needs to have a healthy diet of always eating.
You guys head off to the game room. And in this room there are you guys see 6 people kind of sitting into a around a circle. And this room contains only wall decorations, tapestries, and curtains. And there's a large area rug, but there's no furniture. They're all sitting around in a circle on the rug. One of the people that are sitting here, he's wearing a mouse mask, and he looks up at you. Well, you guys like to join us? You know you want to join us for this game. Have you ever played? We're playing Marquis Cup.
No, I haven't
Sure, I'll join, but I've never
played
played.
it before, but,
I'll go ahead and take a seat.
yeah, me too.
Okay.
You have to teach me though, because I'm not familiar with the gameplay or the rules.
Okay. I'll come right back to you guys. So now, look, Louis, for the love of everything holy.
All good, all good.
We'll
Louis.
just blame it on the cold medicine and go from there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
So Louis, as you reach up, the lady, welcome. I
Well,
imagine you're here for your fortune telling. Is that correct?
yes, I'm very interested.
Same one. Same one.
I cannot. I need to take a picture of these. I cannot make this shit up. So
It's the
as
same one.
it's the same one.
Ah,
I seriously rolled the same one. So she
um,
starts kind of
Yes.
glimmering into her bolt, and she goes, "Man, I've gotten a lot of these predictions today. Someone close to you harbors deep feelings for you. I think you and your friends probably need to have some deep discussions. Stay
interesting.
safe. Fine line between hate and love."
Interesting. I'm very
No
much
promises.
pondering. I'm very much pondering who would ever fall in love with a middleman. But nonetheless, I do very much appreciate your kindness in telling me my fortune. Thank you. And then he'll hand her a silver.
That's very kind of you. Thank you for your business.
Of course.
What
And
do you?
then and then he was gonna kind of make his way over to the sounds of the person playing the music nearby,
Okay.
because he's very much interested in hearing what this person is playing because he is a bard.
Okay. Um, Ansem,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Well, I'm bringing that cup of wine to that ink lady.
To the ink lady? Okay, so as you
Yeah, she's also lonely on my way to the games. Go back and reach Kosef and Eve. I'm just bringing a little cup of wine, saying hi, how you doing? Kind of being the overly friendly new gone vacation.
as you walk into the room, you see that she's in the process of tattooing somebody with what looks like to be some sort of horse mask. Her herself, she has just a very simple bejeweled masquerade mask on. You can tell with looking at her, she's got crimson crimson skin and very large black ram type horns on the top of her head. And she looks at
Nice.
you and she says, "Hi, I'll be with you in just a moment."
Oh, I'm just here. I didn't see you were the client. I thought you were all lonely on yourself. I brought you a cup of wine.
Oh, oh, I don't drink wine, but I do appreciate the thought.
All right. Hey, buddy on the table. You want some wine?
Let me. Sure, let me finish my tattoo first. You're not supposed to drink and get tattooed at the same time, you know.
Yeah. Well, what else is new?
Been doing it wrong.
I'll I'll leave the cup next to him, and I'll put a nice juicy shrimp also, because he's probably hungry. He's been there for like hours, I'm guessing. So
That's very kind of you.
yeah,
I
you
am getting.
enjoy your vacation, and hope to see you next day. I'll be playing games if you when you're done with your tattoo. You know, come show it to us. There's a few friends out there, and we're gonna kick ass playing games. And man, that food's delicious.
It is some of the best food, yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You going to go play Marquis Cup?
The what now?
It's called Marquis Cup. It's a card
Oh,
drinking game.
it's well, I don't drink, so I guess it's just gonna be a card game.
Okay. Have fun. They're happening in the next room over.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay?
Have fun, you two. Stay safe. All right.
You too. Um, I imagine this. And then you walk over to the other room where Eve and Kosef are. Where is the game room?
Absolutely.
So as you guys sit down and you watch this, it very much looks like to be some sort of card drinking game. So there's a deck of cards in on the floor, and they draw a card, and then depending on what card they draw, they drink in some sort of fashion. So, for example, the man wearing the mouse mask, he draws a card, And so he draws
Oof.
a 1, which then all of a sudden everybody picks up. So a 1, he looks at you and he goes, so a 1 is this. Everybody has a drink. If you don't have a drink, get a drink. Then we do what we call a waterfall. So I'll start, and then the next person starts, and the next person starts, but you can't stop till I stop. And as you watch, because I imagine you guys sit this round out, the mouse man, he starts drinking, and then right after him, the one with there's a you don't know the gender, it's a rabbit mask. They start drinking, and that slowly they go around and they each start drinking. And when it comes back to the mouse man, because there's 6 other people, and then he stops, and then they go back around and they stop altogether.
Oh, there's a lot of drinking in this game.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Might not be the game for me. I've had enough already.
So
Yeah.
as you guys are watching them do this game, Ansem, you walk in as they're explaining the game.
Eve will go back and stand by Kosef. I think I'll just watch.
Yeah, I don't think I'll take part.
Okay.
Well, I'll see what happens as they play.
Okay.
If anything interesting or suspicious happens.
Same.
Does it ever end? Does someone wins?
No, nobody wins. It's just a drinking game.
Huh.
Interesting.
Well, you kids keep doing what kids do nowadays. Yeah.
So as you guys are watching, depending on what the card draw is, then the person calls out, "Only men drink," and then another person calls out, "Drink if you have ever farmed," and then it just goes around like this, kind of like I have never, but with the drinking game, if you have, in kind of a weird way.
Oh,
College
flashbacks.
Somebody make a perception check.
I'll make a perception check.
See what mine
Guess
is.
I'm good at that. Yeah. 8.
I feel.
And Kosef, you go ahead and make one too.
Okay.
Okay. And
I win.
as you guys are kind of watching, Eve, is you notice it, and Kosef, you notice it too. There's a lady wearing what you might be a lady because she's wearing a dress. She's wearing a moon mask. You notice that when they go to drink, she doesn't quite take a drink.
She's wearing a what mask now?
Oh, it's just a moon. It's a moon
Hmm.
mask.
Moon. Okay.
And she doesn't quite drink. She brings it up like she's going to, and then she stops.
Yeah, she's she's
Is
not
she
a
the only
cool
one that
girl
has
that
a-
wants to sit around but just doesn't want to drink.
Is she the only one?
As far as you can tell, yes. At this time, I'm gonna go back to Louis.
Yes.
Where'd it go? Louis, as you're watching the Devil Went Down to Georgia, not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Fiddler guy.
Heck yeah.
Not sponsored.
All of a sudden, this little man runs right into you, and the first thing you notice, he's wearing a corgi mask. I don't know why it says corgi, but he's wearing a dog
Corgi?
mask. Yeah.
Okay.
And he looks at
Corgi
you.
mask.
He's just, how dare you?
Oh, pardon me, sir.
On
I'm sorry.
Piccolo, roof, and he just starts barking at you.
If he's just gonna stand there and continue to bark at me, I'll just sort of maybe just move over just a tad, and I will just pay him no mind.
So
Unless he pursues me.
as you move over, he goes and he swings with the short swords at you, but he's so
Ah,
drunk that he just kind of topples over as he
okay.
just continues to bark at you.
Does
And
he? So he's swinging at me with these swords, but does he actually hit me, or is he
no,
just swinging them? No.
oh, I assume not. One was a 9 and one was a 8.
Okay. So I must ask you stop attacking me, unless you give me a reason for provocation of this attack.
You trotted, and he continues to bark. Arf, arf. And you guys can hear this out where you guys are. You guys can hear this weird barking
Okay,
the rest of
and
the time.
then what? And then I'll just say, what do you need to give me more? What do you mean trotted?
So, as you're trying to speak to him, he swings again. The first one was does a 9 hit?
No, 9 doesn't hit.
Does a
I'm honest, because I have metal arms at this point. They're kind of just dinging off me. I'm
Does
just
it-
like, nope,
does
nope.
a 21 hit?
21 hits me. Holy crap.
You'll take
Can the
5.
wooden barrier be seen over?
Yes. You'll take 5 points of bludgeoning.
5? Wait, with short swords? Wouldn't that be slashing?
No.
Okay, I'll subtract 5 points.
No, you're right. Well, I read it wrong. I said short sword, so didn't I?
Yeah.
You take 5 points of damage.
Okay. Am I able to kind of just look around and see what the people are kind of like around me or how they're acting? Are they seeing this?
They are, and they're just all of a sudden they're really baffled at what they're seeing. They just kind of do one of these like.
Could I have some help, please? And if no one reacts, then I will whack him back if no one steps in to help me.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all on the second floor. We're not
No,
seeing this happen, are we?
You
At
hear
this, well, she said we heard it. So I think at
Oh,
this, at hearing it, especially
Mhm.
hearing it the second time and already being kind of in an awkward spot because Eva's low key just kind of pretending like she's drinking because everybody else has wine glasses, so she didn't want to feel left out. And likes dogs, so maybe she assumes that it's an actual dog. I feel like Eve would run to the edge, like the balcony barrier, to kind of look and be like, "Oh, puppy," and then realize that it's not a puppy and be confused.
So
A dog with short sword.
when you get to the barrier, you see this the really short man start attacking Louis, and he's just barking at him. But you see the attack that hit him.
Okay, can we rush to his aid?
Okay, so go ahead and I did this backwards, but that's okay. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, for initiative.
So we all roll for initiative?
Yep.
I assume that means me included as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Alright.
I would hope so.
No, I'm not gonna.
No, you never know. Dang it! I'm not
The one
rolling.
who got hit.
I got a 17.
Let me pull this.
Man, I'm rolling bad tonight.
I think I just got 6, yeah.
19.
Okay.
Wait,
so
what is that 0.1 for?
It's a tiebreaker.
hmm
Eve, you got 19.
Oh.
Anson, what did
Yeah.
you get?
17.
Kosef?
6, I think.
Yep. And Louis? Okay. Eve, what is your max HP?
It is 29.
Okay. Anson, what's your max HP?
24.
Kosiv, what's your max HP?
22.
Louis, what's your max HP?
21.
Okay. So, at this point, so Louis, you had this man come up to you and drunkenly just start screaming at you and barking at you and swinging
Yeah.
at you. Um,
Yeah.
so Eve, you make it to the balcony, and when you get there, you see this man wearing this dog mask acting like a dog, swing and attack Louis. What would you like to do?
How far would you say we are away from them? Is the grid accurate?
Yeah, the grid's accurate.
Okay. I feel like Eve would just kind of watch cautiously at this point because she knows that alcohol can make people do funny things.
Okay.
Unsure if it's fully ill intent or alcohol.
Okay.
But most likely would have a spell readied in case it is ill intent.
Okay. What spell would you like to ready?
Probably an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And what are you waiting for? What would trigger that to go off?
Probably if he would hit him again.
Okay. Like a swing at him or successfully hit him?
A successful hit.
Okay. Anson, you hear this barking outside as you're watching the Marquis Cup play game. What would you like to do?
Oh, it triggers my automatic response to barking. I will shapeshift into something that'll bark a lot more than he does.
Okay. What are you shapeshifting into?
What can bark that much? I guess a dire wolf wouldn't be that bad.
Okay. So you're gonna shapeshift into a direwolf?
Yeah, and I'll bark at him, kind of to make who's the alpha here.
Okay. So where are you moving to?
Sorry, so he is there. So I'm guessing as I'm going down the stairs, I notice.
Okay.
Or is this a full wall, or is this more of a?
So this here is like a balcony. So if you're coming out of the room, you can
Oh,
move
okay.
your,
So I'll see it from here.
yeah, and you can move your walking speed during combat.
All right. But if I shapeshift before, being a bonus action, can I move the speed of the direwolf instead?
Yes.
Which is 50 feet. Is that combat speed or?
Yeah. So your walking speed would be each square is 5 feet. So you can if your
So
direwolf.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But that's the wall. You won't. That's a balcony. Unless you're jumping off the balcony, you'll have to head back.
Well, I'm guessing the wolf wouldn't have any problem jumping.
Make me an acrobatics check real quick.
Alright, if I click on it, we'll give my character acrobatics check and not the animal skills, I'm guessing.
Do you have the direwolf up?
Yeah.
Okay, so click on the acrobatics of the direwolf.
What if he doesn't have acrobatics?
It would be a dexterity. You're right.
So just dexterity?
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You just did it 3 times. But I got it.
Oh, I'm just clicking everywhere. Sorry,
It's
I forget that when you click on it, it's just
It's okay. We got it over. That's the important thing. So
Okay, sorry.
I would say between the balcony and the first floor, I would say it'd be a good 20 feet. I would say yeah, a direwolf could make that pretty easily. With the 12.
It is a large beast.
So once you get there, so you use your bonus action to transform into your dire wolf, and then you jump off the
And I
balcony and move towards
and I
Louis.
bark.
And yeah, if that's what you want to bark, go for it.
Yeah. Well, there's someone pretending to be a dog barking, so I get into a way bigger dog and I bark.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like it. So Louis, as you're seeing this man, all of a sudden you look behind you. You hear this bigger barking right behind you, and you turn around and you see this huge, bigger than life wolf standing there barking, and then you've got this little man pretending to be a dog barking in front of you and swinging swords at you.
Yeah, but the larger, I'd imagine, more menacing looking one isn't like he's not
You
looking at me.
recognize my smell.
No, he's not looking. Well, his attention seems to be onto the man.
Okay, so I think I'm more worried about the one who's actively trying to attack me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be like, oh my goodness.
All right, Kosta, if you're
I give you a sense of protection, if that can help.
Kosta, you're up.
Okay, can I rush towards Louis and close the gap in this turn?
So, what's your walking speed?
30.
So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30 feet, yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So if you do your walking speed of 30 and you dash at 30, which would take up your action, you can get here. Unless you want to go over by Eve and attempt to jump off the balcony like Anson did.
Yeah, I'll jump off the balcony.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. So it's
Use
20
this
feet for you
swashbuckling.
to get here
Yes.
by Eve. That's 20 feet.
Okay.
And you jump off the balcony, so make me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
20 feet's not that bad. It'd be way worse.
On a 15, you definitely made it. Barely.
Oh, great.
When you land, you feel it kind of like shake up your feet and into your
Mhm.
legs. You're very obviously jarred.
Right.
So you land here. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait, that was 20, 25, 35, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can put you here.
Okay.
Okay. And it's there. So that was because you used your walking, which is just normal, but then to walk further, that's an action. So then, unless you have a bonus action or a bonus action that you wanted to use this turn, then your turn's completed.
I don't know if I have any bonus actions. I have. No, I don't.
Okay.
But I'll be on guard, I guess.
Okay. Louis.
Yeah, well, I tried to get this man to stop attacking me, but he's starting to irritate me. So I'm gonna grab my microphone off of my back. I'm gonna kind of slam it on the ground, grab it in two hands, and I'm gonna sing, I told you to stop, man, but I'm gonna get inside your head. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Can you put up to see that spell, please?
Yeah, it's just the cast button, right?
It should be, yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
Oh, that just put the...
Uh,
Is that good enough, or do you need, like, the description
I
of
need the
it?
description.
I am not familiar with how to... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, it might be... Is it this?
No.
Nope, that's just the same thing. I don't believe I'm familiar with how to put the information onto Roll20.
That's okay. But that didn't do it either. There it goes.
Ah, there we go.
So I gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
At least I get to live my clacky dreams through you.
It's only because I don't have these characters aren't in Roll20. But yes, I understand what you mean. Okay, so
The hardest thing now that everything is digital. I want
it
my
really
clacky
is.
clackies.
I still play with them a lot. Okay, so I rolled a 20.
For the save?
Yep.
Oh, god damn.
But I still take half damage.
Yeah.
You go ahead and hit that 3d6. Or did you
Yeah.
do damage already on that
I
first one?
think the damage came with that roll that I put the first time, if you just want to count that one.
Yep, I'll just take that one. So that's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And so at this point, after this song that Louis has sang him, but in all reality, after seeing this big, huge dog start barking at him, persevere. He moves. I disengage from Louis and start running away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Also, imagine every time Louis sings sounds like jazz. Or blues. It's sort of like a jazzy blues type music.
How you sung it, I kind of thought Elvis, not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too.
It's
A little
sort of
bit.
like that, but it's also meant to be more of like a. It's kind of like Elvis combined with like a blues singer type kind of feel. That's what I imagined.
If Elvis went to Nolans.
Alright, Eve.
Can I bonus action shout down to Louis? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. So, okay. Yeah, and then I'll just kind of reply and I'll say, well, I'm a bit ruffled up, but for the most part, I do believe I'm okay.
Okay.
Ugh.
Is that all you? Is there anything else you want to do, Eve?
I'm gonna trust that between the people that are down there and the fact that there is now a direwolf down there, that he's okay, but I
A
still
direwolf with a
care.
deer mask.
So I'm gonna
That's right, I forgot.
move. Can I just dash?
Yeah.
To make it downstairs the
Yep.
proper way because I am small. So let's see. I'll make it to the bottom of the stairs pretty much, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Good deal. Proper way because I'm a lady. I don't spill my wine on the way down there.
Good job. That's a skill.
Not like I'm drinking it, but hey.
Pretty much. At this point, this man runs up, and he's very tall. He's got a mask on top of his head, and has got the theater, like 3 theater faces. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Tommy and Audrey masks. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Awesome.
On the top of his head.
Mm.
And he bellows, "Enough!" And he kind of picks up this man by the scruff and shakes him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The corgi man?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And he says,
Ooh.
"I said enough." And he starts to walk him towards the door.
The bouncer.
Anson.
Yes.
So, you see the little man trying to be a small dog run away, and you see another man pick him up by the scruff of his neck and start to carry him towards the door. What would you like to do?
I will go next to my from now master. I will sit down next to Louis and look for other threats.
Okay.
Protecting him.
Okay.
Also, I just wanted to say something quick. I think I said at the beginning that I didn't know you all, but just to make things easier, I think I'll just say that I do. Because it just makes things easier.
You smell familiar.
There you go.
Yeah, I recognize something, but all I know right now is just this large beast is sitting next to me.
With the deer mask.
Yeah, with the deer mask. Oh, I probably would have remembered the deer mask. So.
Costa.
I also just imagine a giant direwolf that smells like fish.
Yeah, absolutely.
When he said smells familiar, that's the first thing I thought of because he said that he's a fisherman. So I'm like, oh, he probably smells like fish.
Costa.
I'm
what
also a
would you do?
lizard.
Can I approach this bouncer that just got rid of the guy and ask him what's going on?
Just one moment. Let me get rid of this guy, and I will talk to you in just a moment.
Okay.
So, I assume nobody's at this point, unless you guys are attacking the bouncer.
No.
Combat's
Nope.
over.
Nah.
Okay, yeah.
So he takes the small man that tried to be a corgi, and promptly literally like boots him out the door. And he comes back, and he looks at you all, and he goes, "My deepest apologies. I apologize so much. That was Piccolo, and I have no idea what came over him. But I should say welcome. I am the Marquis. Welcome to my party. I hope everything has been fine so far."
Marquis was the
Does he
bouncer?
smell threatening? I'd like to use keen smell for the wolf. It's like, does he give out of a threatening vibe approaching my protector, my protectee, Louis?
Give me a perception.
Oh my gosh.
18. It says I have an advantage. Do I roll twice? Do I click on it twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the 18 instead of the 12.
So this man is a very tall elven man. Again, he has a comedy mask, and it's just kind of sitting on the top of his head. He's got a very clean cut haircut with black hair, and his goatee is streaked with gray. And he introduces himself as the Marquis, apologizes that Piccolo had a bit too much to drink, and asks if everything's going okay. Ansem,
Yes, I'm here.
something isn't right, and you can't quite figure out what.
I ignore.
I assume since he's right next to me, I mean, I see this gentleman approaching me and apologizing for the incident that just happened, so I'm just going to say, Anthem, I appreciate you, but it's alright. This man means well. And then I'll look at this man and I'll give sort of a bow, and I'll use the. I'm gonna assume that the guy that attacked me kind of got me on the arm, and so as I put my arm out in a bow, you'll see it's the one with marks on it, and I'll say, "Thank you. Everything's been interesting to say the least as of yet."
And at this point, what's everybody else doing?
Eve's gonna curtsy.
Okay.
So I'll thank him for inviting us.
Oh, thank you for coming. And I do hope that everything has been to your liking. Aside from Piccolo. The man
If
likes
he-
wine way
delicious.
too much.
Thank you.
It is
If
not.
he moves any closer to Louis, I'll start barking.
He doesn't. I would say he.
Alright.
This isn't the first time I've ever been caught up in a scrap at a party. I will say that much. So I will say it was to be expected at some point. I just didn't know what happened to me. And then I kind of laugh it off.
I do hope that your whatever that is will behave itself.
And then I kind of look to my left and I'll say, "Oh yes, yes, yes." And then I'll kind of look to my left and I'll say, "Not right, Anson."
I'll lick your wound.
Oh, thank you, friend. Oh, and then yeah, as soon as he looks, I will kind of say, I'll didn't notice, and then as soon as you start doing that, I'll look down and I'll say, "Oh my goodness," and then I'll bring my microphone close to me again, and I'll just sing a little bit of a tune. I'll say, "Oh, it's healing time," and then I'll cast a healing word on myself to kind of heal myself up of that wound that I have.
I gotta say it. I love the fact that as a bard you're singing.
Thank you.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah. Do you want me to post that too, as well, the description? Because I don't believe I know how to do that. Otherwise, I'll just cast the spell.
just cast a spell.
Yeah, I'll just cast the spell.
Because you said
Okay.
you were doing healing word.
Healing word, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 5 points back to my person.
All right.
Full.
Kosa and Eve.
Is there any other way we could get information out of the Marquis? Can we continue to question him? I want to know how he heard about our adventures and why he invited us, if that's not too forward.
Okay, so you want to ask the Marquis how he heard about you?
Yeah.
Well, I have people all over who send adventurers here. It's great to meet people of your caliber who so bravely go out and defeat monsters. How could I not invite you?
Well, thank you.
And I hope you have been having such a pleasant time. And what was the other question?
Oh, just why he invited us, but I think you kind of answered that already.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you guys today? And ladies.
Insight check, please.
What would you like to insight check? What are you looking for?
I just want to know if he invites adventurers here out of respect or if it's for a purpose, because I think it's odd that he's looking for adventurers just to be like, oh yeah, you're an adventurer, cool. Woohoo.
As far as you know, yeah, he's telling the truth. That he has deep respect for adventurers who have done magnificent things and invites them to his parties. You don't detect a lie, you believe them.
Okay.
At this
Sounds
point,
good.
he looks at you all and he goes, if you will excuse me, I'm going to make my rounds. Please continue to partake and have a wonderful evening. And at this point, he walks away.
Thank you.
Nods at him as he
Is he
walks
lying?
away.
About which part?
Everything. Does he
Not that I
look
can tell.
fishy? Does he look wary? I mean, he might be trying to deceive us in the reason why we're here.
Eve, to Eve, no. If you want to check to see if he's being truthful, you can make an insight check.
All right.
Kosef, did you say something?
No.
He seems sweet.
What's
He was
insight?
very
Oh,
charismatic. Yeah, he smelled off to you,
Twinsies.
but as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. He's very truthful, very charismatic.
right.
He just smells a little funny.
Maybe he's sick.
Okay.
Dogs can smell that kind of thing.
Dogs
Well,
can smell that kind of thing.
I don't know about you all, but I'm gonna go back to enjoying the festivities.
Sounds like a plan.
And then I assume with all the commotion that the person who was playing their lute probably stopped, but
They started back up.
he started back up. All right,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go back to listen to that sweet beat.
Okay. And then at this point, guys, take a couple minutes. I gotta do a kid check and use the restroom. So,
Okay.
be
Alright.
like just 2 minutes, not long.
Okay.
All right.
It's fun.
Yeah. I'm having a great time.
Been months in the making. Months.
The character that I am playing right now, I will not lie when I say I have been working on for a couple of weeks. I know this is just a simple session, but this character I'm testing right now is a character I'm very much considering playing in future games.
Oh, me too. Me too. I use one shots to test builds a lot.
Mhm.
I'm happy I didn't decide to go with my other test, which would have been a lizard folk ranger. So we would have been very Reptilian.
Would have been
Right.
fun to have two lizards.
I played him once in another one shot, which was super fun. We were like on an island,
Yeah.
accidentally got like portaled there, and there was a bunch of monstrosities, and we were like, what the heck? And literally it just ended up being this college kid and his two friends were doing something for their like essentially their thesis project, and then the monstrosities ended up mating, and so it got out of hand, and he's just like, they killed everybody and I can't do the magic all by myself to be able to get out of here, so I've just been
Oh.
slowly stealing people until I get enough casters to help me escape.
Oh man. Wow.
It was hysterical. It was so fun. And like one of the cool things with lizard folk is because they don't do society. I
Mm-hmm.
fully I totally rolled on that like weird lizard folk quirk because you don't do society, and mine was I don't understand why people laugh. I just know laughing is a thing. So I totally laughed at all the inappropriate things.
Yeah.
So people are like, "Oh, it's okay. We'll protect you. You know, the monsters won't kill you." And I'm just like,
That's great.
They're just like, why are you laughing? Seemed like the right thing at the moment.
I tried to base my character off the idea of trying to make a not so typical Warforged, because like most Warforged are like, oh, I was built for war, but now I've got to not do war or something like that. So like
Yeah.
the way I described it, I do have a little bit of a backstory for my character built up so far, but it's definitely not something that'll be explained in this session. But like my Warforged is meant to be designed by people who knew a lot about music and technology, and that he's supposed to be a robot designed to do music instead of war.
Yeah, so you're an animatronic. Retired from Disney.
Not that simple. He's a complex overlay of constructs. He's like Iron Man with a suit.
Nice.
Nah,
Like how they put both different style chips in Baymax and Big Hero 6, where it's just like, I can care for you and protect you and heal you, but also I know martial arts and can kick ass.
yeah, kinda. Just not as punch. uh,
Yeah, Warforged was one of the things I've been looking into lately because I'm trying to do different things, and I kind of want to make one. I don't know if you've ever seen Treasure Planet, but kind of
oh,
going off
yeah.
Ben from Treasure Planet.
It's been a long time since I've seen Treasure Planet, though. I'd have to watch it again, but
Um,
I do remember seeing it
Watch
as
it
a
again;
kid.
it's so nice.
I should do that. Heck yeah, I just
I
might.
feel it's fantastic. I play a Dungeons and Disney campaign
Ooh.
that we play. It's like really interesting because there's a full campaign and
Mhm.
like story arcs and everything like that, but we don't play set characters. The characters all level up together as like a huge chunk, but we pick different Disney characters every week and they all have different abilities.
Ooh.
So you could be Moana one week and Aladdin another week, and it's super fun playing that way, and it's really cool because they included Treasure Planet into it. I'm like,
Wow.
yes, so unloved. So
Cool.
I'm super happy.
Nice.
I'm working on a Kronk character sheet to add to that for the
No.
perfect touch of himbo. Yes, it's gonna be great. I can't wait.
If you're gonna be doing my man Kronk, then you gotta get someone who can voice him. Like, 'cause
Right?
the thing about Kronk that sells him the most is his voice acting. Like, yeah, the animation's great, but
Oh
like,
yeah.
it's that voice. Oh, Kronk, my man. Yes, I love Kronk.
I was telling the DM because they all have like magical items that are specific to their character based off of their stuff. His
Yeah.
is his scout thing to where
Oh
he
yeah.
gets like 3 uses of speak with animals a day
Yes.
from that. And I was
See?
also telling her, I'm like, anytime he uses the stealth check, he's totally gonna like bump, 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 like Mission Impossible while he's trying to be stealthy.
Okay. So we're just waiting on Joseph to get back. Did he run off
Yeah.
real quick? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There he is.
Oh,
Oh, welcome.
hi.
Welcome back.
All right. So at this point, you guys start mingling. Everybody make a perception check.
All right.
What do I perceive?
10. Average.
11. Wow, we count. Ruined it with a 15.
Is it using one of those signs?
Okay. So, real quick, what after the Marquis leaves, what do you guys do?
I'm going back to listening to
Food.
that sweet music right next to me.
Okay.
I'll mingle with guests, see if I get any more information, see if I find anyone interesting,
Okay.
anyone of interest.
Okay.
More food.
I'll follow Louis. We've had a bonding experience, and
Okay.
I'll stay as a wolf. I can stay for an hour, and I'll use that hour to try and get as many scratches as I can.
Okay. So,
Is there a way that Eve can hold the wine glass, but somehow now knowing that she's seen somebody pretend to drink and she doesn't want to spill it on her nice dress, can she somehow dispose of the wine but keep the wine glass so she still looks like she's drinking wine,
yeah, I'm sure there's a
but
potted
not
plant somewhere. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking. Like at my wedding, I walked around with a wine glass that had nothing in it because I didn't want, or it had like fake wine, not fake wine, but it had water in it, so people wouldn't throw drinks at me.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh,
But
nice. Yeah, that's exactly what she wants to do.
Okay.
She's just gonna walk around pretending like she's enjoying wine, but not.
And
Not wine.
you'd have the goblet and you can't see through it, so you're just gonna pretend like dump out your
Exactly.
inhabitants and into a
Yep,
pot
it's
of
gonna
plant.
be empty, and if somebody notices, she'll just be like, "Oh, I'm out."
Okay. If you say, "Oh, I'm out," are you gonna accept a refill?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Probably play the but I've had too much already.
So are you just kind of also mingling around?
She definitely wants to get more food,
Okay.
but other than that, yeah, she'll probably hop around with Kosif because she's pretty small. So even though she knows who the wolf is, would probably still be a little off put by the idea of a large wolf next to her and her tiny, like 4-foot person.
Understandable. Understandable. Got it. So,
She's small.
Louis and Louis. No, you're fine. I get it. Dire wolves are huge. Louis and Anthony, you guys
Right.
are listening into the
Mhm.
fiddler start back up his good old redneck fiddling tunes.
Yeah.
My mind went blank. I had another song in there, but I forgot it.
Mhm.
So, and then Kosov and Eve, you guys start walking around. People seem to be enjoying themselves. Marquis parties are definitely the place to be. But as you are you guys staying on this, just mingling in this first floor here?
I mean, I'll range wherever.
Okay.
I'll range around first floor, second floor, just depending on wherever
Okay.
the
So
people are.
as
Probably watching for wherever there's the most people gathered.
Yeah.
they're kind of scattered, watching each of the performers. There's another line in front of the fortune teller. You can see there's a line coming out of the tattoo artist room as the night goes on. It definitely has more people have come in and it's gotten more no- noisy, but more like the atmosphere has definitely become more of a party atmosphere.
Okay.
Joseph, as you begin to look around, you see this maybe a dragonborn, but he's wearing a tiger mask. And next thing you know, he just kind of drops to all fours
Mm-hmm.
and starts roaring like a tiger. And a tiger tail comes out in place of his, like right next to his dragon tail.
Mm-hmm.
As you watch this, though, you also at the same time you, and only you, kind of start to feel your mask tightening onto
Yeah.
your face. And as you look over to at Eve, you kind of notice she's actually got feathers starting to sprout out, and her ears start to kind of go from halfling ears into those of an owl. As it
Mm-hmm.
looks like she starts to take on the traits of the mask that she is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
So as you kind of look around, you notice that people are starting to transform from people wearing masks into kind of these taking on the personalities of whatever mask they're wearing.
Mm-hmm. Can I get my own mask off, or is it too tight?
You cannot take your mask. You can't get it off.
Okay. I'll gather the group together and tell them what's going on, and maybe we should get out of here. I don't know.
So, as when you go back to Ansem and Louis, you notice that Louis is starting to get onto his metal. It looks kind of weird. He's starting to get fur. Um, and the tiger has antlers. They're antlers now. Um, and yourself, you also notice that your voice is starting to become a little more growly, and you
Mm-hmm.
also see the brown fur of a bear start to pop up
Mm-hmm.
as you all start to kind of conjure back together.
Does anyone have any magical insights into this? Should we do like Arcana rolls or
I have
whatever?
animal handling.
I don't know.
I do know a little magic. I could look in. I could see if I know. If I could roll like some kind of Arcana check or magical insight.
So from my
Hmm.
from my I'm assuming warlock skills because it's one of my invocations. I can detect magic at will.
Okay.
So can I detect magic on Kosov's mask because he's the one that's closest to me, I'd assume.
Yeah, you and what school would that be under? Would it be like under There's definitely a magic to the masks. Um, conjuration, maybe. Yeah. Changing form.
Okay. Would I know anything about if I could try and remove it off him?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I'm a warlock too, and I do have everything about animals, like animal friendship, beast bond, speak with animals. Is there
16.
something that could help me out in understanding what's happening?
Okay.
I don't think you can do any spell work while you're shapeshifted, though.
Oh yeah.
I'm
No,
looking.
but mainly just as knowledge.
Oh well, I mean, as long as it's
Because it's
not.
my main expertise as a fisherman. I want everything to. It's easier to catch a fish if the fish thinks you're friendly.
I would say no, just because they're not your typical animals. That
All
like,
right.
does that make sense? Like they look like it's they're taking on their beastal form. But it's not in the traditional sense that you're used to when you actually speak with animals or beasts. It definitely has a different feel to it.
All
Um,
right.
Eve, at a 16, you you know that you won't be able to get the mask off, but if perhaps maybe you found whoever is responsible for the masks, that you would might be able they would be able to get them off. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
The Marquis is the one who handed the masks out to everyone and insisted they wore them, so let's try to track him down.
I think maybe we should stop at the lovely tabaxi lady at the front door first.
True, she is the one that handed us the masks, but you also do have a point when you say that it is hosted by the Marquis. So maybe we go talk to her, and then maybe afterwards, if we don't get much, then we can go find him.
I think if maybe we speak to her and
Yes.
kind of feign at the mask's beauty and how well made they are, and see if we could acquire some for our own party, and see if we can find out from her either who made them or see at least her intentions behind an answer if she gives us the wrong one.
Yeah. Of course.
Does the effect of the max happens to everyone, even though people didn't drink wine?
Yes.
Oh, so my
Yeah, 'cause-
wolf is feeling his mask tighten.
Yes.
Yep. Eve has not drank.
You guys, none of you.
I think Kosef was the only one who drank.
And he didn't.
Mhm.
He didn't do a lot either, though.
Yeah.
Louis did not eat or drink one bit.
So, are you guys heading to the
Did we
door?
even eat or drink?
He does not need to.
Eve will start walking towards the entrance
Okay.
to see if she could speak to the tabaxi lady.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'm following right behind.
Okay.
Following Louis.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead with the group.
Everyone's
Bark,
Okay.
bark.
As soon as you get to the door won't open.
Won't
Awesome.
open?
It
Then
won't open. Eve, you do see it has a magical signature to it. Since your detect magic is still going.
Well, shit.
Oh, well, now that's just rude.
There are
Alright.
windows.
Well, I think we have to search for the Marquis, see what he's been up to. If he's the one in charge of this, he's the one who cast the spell, and that's the only way we're going to break it.
So, what would you guys like to do?
So since everyone's kind of at the door and we kind of have a good scope of like kind of just the area in front of us, do we see the Marquis anywhere? The Marquis?
Yeah, can we search for him from that position?
From where
So
you
do-
guys are standing, you guys currently don't see him, but that as you look around, that's probably the best place you can be to look for him, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Best vantage point.
Because you can see, like, now if he was further down the balcony on the upstairs, you wouldn't be able to see him. But if he was on the first floor, right next to the balcony on the second floor, you'd be able to see him.
Okay, so he's on the second floor?
You don't know.
Alright.
Well, now, just as me making a suggestion, we could split up, possibly group 2 on 2, and then we could see if we could find him. Or if we like, we can all go together. Just thinking of ways to where we can cover more ground, see if we can find the man. What do y'all think?
Is
Uh-huh.
the old lady doing the fortune telling still there?
Yes.
Yeah, what if we ask some of the performers?
I'll,
if they've
try
seen
to-
Marquis-
Yeah, go ahead.
Eve was just gonna talk about if maybe we ask some of the performers between if they've seen the Marquis or if they noticed if things happen every party. Because we already know from some of the people's description of people who have been previously at the party that some of these performers seem like they may be repeats.
So what would you guys like to do?
Okay, yeah, we'll question the staff and performers.
Okay,
I
who
guess.
I'll try and bark towards Louis, try and get him to follow me, and go see the old lady.
I'll follow. I'll follow.
As I
answering
get there, I'll get very aggressive in her face, showing
No.
signs
No,
of
no.
aggression, and that maybe
There's no answer. No
there's
need
something
for that.
wrong with her.
There's no need to be rude.
So, as you two get up to her, it appears she isn't really paying attention. She has started to take on the qualities of a scorpion,
Hmm.
and so she looks like she goes to talk, but nothing happens.
Like, more like she didn't hear us, or she tried but couldn't get anything out.
I would say more like she tried it, but it wouldn't come out.
So, like, does she not have, like, a mouth, or is it just shut?
She's transforming into the scorpion. So like she goes to talk, but
Do
nothing comes out.
scorpions have mouths? I don't know.
They're pinchers.
I'm just trying to get an idea if she actually has a mouth on her mask, or
Not
like not on it.
different kind
Maybe
of mouth.
something that like comes down like a pincher on her mask would be the only thing I could think of.
I'm tripping over.
knows?
Does a scorpion have a mouth?
It does. It just
I
doesn't.
mean,
It's
it
not
does.
like
It just
our
doesn't
mouth.
speak.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
it was very differently structured. Yeah.
Because like I was just trying to get an idea if there was like a mouth on the scorpion, because if she's not getting anything out, and if her mouth is just shut and she's not being able to get anything out, then I was just getting an idea for what it looked like. I apologize.
No, you're
Uh,
fine. You're fine. Don't
mhm.
apologize. That's
Yeah,
my
so
job.
so it looks like she's trying to speak, but she can't get anything out, and her mouth is shut, and she's like trying, but it's not
Like
happening.
yeah, like a
So
scorpion. Yeah.
okay.
Kosov and Eve, what are you guys doing?
Well, I would like to search upstairs.
Okay, Eve.
Follow. I'll follow.
Okay. So, Kosov and Eve, what room would you guys like to go into upstairs?
We can try the. It's going to be the
cup room.
Yeah, we'll check there first.
With the cup room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to see, because I'm just trying to think. There's probably the most people in that room trying to play the game. I'm trying to see how many people.
Okay.
Their mask has changed. Kosef, maybe we can keep a tally and maybe notice if there are some people that seem to not be changing.
Yeah. We'll try to see if there's anyone who's keeping their form.
So
Yeah, so I feel like starting the most people as possible
okay.
at any given time would be best.
So as you guys actually get up to about right here, the tattoo artist, she comes running out. Now, if you remember, she's wearing just a normal masquerade mask. It doesn't have any type of animal on it. And
Yes.
she looks at you guys and she goes, "Oh, you guys aren't that far into the transformation yet. You have to find a way out of here. If you don't find a way out of here, you have to at least try to find the Marquis."
All right. Where do you know where he is?
I don't know. He comes and goes. He could have gone down to the kitchens. You can normally see him. He might. It's about the time when the transformations start that he really does start to hide, or he comes out and watches. It really varies from party to party.
Are you as a not house staff but like a performing staff? Are you able to go into the kitchen?
Well, yeah.
Oh, good to know. Thank you.
All right. Are there any like secret passages or places that around this house that he would hide? Any hiding spots that you would know of?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I just try to warn people who haven't gone that far in the transformation. And that one poor man died last time. I just
Mhm.
just keep out an eye for a vulture. He has a vulture. And if you see the vulture, then
The
he's not
Marquis.
far. Yeah. Then he's not that far
Thank you.
behind.
All right, we'll try to put a stop to this. All right, can we check the cup room
Sure.
and then the kitchens?
So if you go to the cup room, as you guys head to the cup room, where'd that page go? Sorry. Ansem and Louie, what are you guys doing?
I'll try and use my wolf sense to my sense of smell to because we met the Marquis. I'm pretty sure I know how he smells. It's well known that dog can track people. So I'd like to try that.
Make a survive. Would that be survival? Tracking would be survival.
I feel like that's survival. I'm pretty sure if you're
Yeah.
tracking somebody.
Tracking is survival.
So make a survival check.
All right. So because he has advantage, it says advantage on wisdom and perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. So I guess I wouldn't get that, right?
Well, if you're tracking through smell, I'll give you advantage on that. Roll it again.
Hey, that's better.
Oh, advantage.
There we go.
Wow.
So,
Bark, bark. He's there. Bark, bark.
Cassie.
that was an awesome roll.
Wow. That was great.
So, real quick, as even Kosef, you guys start heading towards the marquee room, you guys hear Ansem just start going insane.
All right.
And Ansem, I am going to move you. You guys just hear Ansem going insane behind you.
All right. Well, I guess we'll check it out.
Go back down to him.
Yeah, go back downstairs and check it out.
So as you come,
Where is he, boy?
We didn't get far upstairs, so
yeah, it was while you guys. I would say it was while you guys were heading towards that room at the same time. Ansem started sniffing around for the weird smell he caught off of the marquee earlier.
Louis following behind him, going, "Where is he, boy? Where is he?"
what is it, Lassie? What is it?
That Ellie is like. So he's just as you guys come down the stairs, all of a sudden Ansem, his hackles are up and he's growling, and he's doing this like I wouldn't call it the pointer point, but he's just kind of I would say yes, he's
The
pointing.
pointer point.
He's pointing. Yeah.
You know, the dog point.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if wolves do dog points, but that's what he does in order to communicate with you guys that he found something.
It's probably similar. Yeah.
They do something similar.
Yeah.
They hold it kind of a little bit lower.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So as
Sorry, my friend has a wolf dog, so
Ooh.
that's the closest I've seen to like a wolf.
as you guys
Permits.
all gather around, you kind of about I would say there you are. Let's see, Ansem, he was here. He moves over here. Over here, the marquee pops back up, and you guys hear a screech as his vulture comes swooping in. And he looks at you guys and he goes, "Well, that's a new one. I've never had anybody sniff me out before. You will, my friend, will definitely make an awesome addition to my army."
No, your army.
Your army.
Oh man.
Is that why you're turning people into animals?
Well, how else am I going to create an army? Usello was undeserving of his gifts and tried to rid himself of the. You don't understand the blessing that I'm trying to give you in exchange for working for me. The everybody's
I
giving.
bite.
You bite him.
Yeah, he's obviously
Can
evil
I-
or whatever. I bite.
Can I stop him? Or like do something to try and stop him because Louis wants to do something else before.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If-
draw my sword.
If Ansem runs forward to bite Marquis, Louis, if you go try to stop him, I would say a dexterity check to catch him and a strength check to see if you can hold him back.
You know what? I'll give it a try.
Okay, so first off,
To both roll dexterity.
so
So
hang
just
on.
straight
Dexter-
dexterity and straight strength.
So you rolled a 16. So I would say, yeah, you grab hold of him, but can you hang on? So go ahead.
No, I rolled a 16.
Oh
That was
yeah.
you?
I didn't
nope,
roll
I
it.
need-
Yeah, I thought
need-
it was like a
I didn't roll it yet.
against.
Here, let me roll
Nope,
dexterity.
it's not a contensed yet.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
So I need Louis to roll a. Give me an acrobatics.
acrobatics. Nat 20.
So you successfully grab onto Ansem. Now you
Alright.
guys both roll a strength.
Alright.
Which has the? Oh, he has the biggest.
Crap.
So you grab onto Ansem, but he kind of drags you as he lunges for the Marquis.
Okay,
I am
well, like,
I'm a huge beast. So
I'm like holding on to him. I don't know if it'd be possible to reason with him, but I could just be like, "Boy, hold on."
Yeah, he drags you with him as he go. You weren't quite able to stop him. You hold on to him, but you're not
Well,
able to stop him.
I was with that. I was trying to use brute force, but now I'm trying to see if I can like smooth talk him into not doing it.
Does Ansem listen, or does he just go ahead? Oh, you
No,
just changed your
and-
avatar.
Damn it.
Ensign,
Okay.
yeah, Ensign is very wolf-like, and the mask is starting to hurt him now a lot because it's tightening and tightening, and he can't take it off. So
I wasn't
he's
sure.
getting a bit more toward the wolf.
Okay.
I wasn't sure because
So-
Louis does have a silver tongue,
Okay.
like
so
a literal ability.
so go ahead.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah, like I have the ability to.
It's okay.
But
So-
yeah, if he doesn't, then he doesn't.
So Ansem, give me a bite check, or a bite attack, and then Eve and Joseph. While you're seeing Louis try to grab Ansem and grabs him, but is pulled forward as he tries to stop him. What do you guys do?
Help!
Well, I draw my sword and demand that he break this spell at once.
Guys are ruining everything. I had another idea.
Okay. And Eve?
Oh, this is so hard because this is not how I wanted it to go.
Yeah, me too.
Has he successfully bitten the Marquis yet?
No.
I rolled for it.
He rolled.
Yeah,
yes.
but you rolled for it, but you didn't
I
get
haven't gone back to tell you whether it's happened yet or not.
it. Okay.
Can I step in front of it? In between them?
You're gonna have to move pretty fast because Ansem is right there by the Marquis, with Louis being pretty much dragged behind him.
Yeah, I imagine like I'm holding on
I'm
to
a
his fur
halfling.
and
I'm pretty nimble.
So
Why are you trying to hold back the wolf from attacking the villain?
well, like I was just trying to describe it. I saw it as like he's trying to go after him, and I have a good grip on his fur, and I'm like trying to push against it, but like my feet are just being dragged. Like he's just literally pulling me along. I'm like, oh no!
He's moving maybe slower.
how would you propose getting in between it?
Run. You're gonna hate me for this. No, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. That would've been dumb.
Okay.
Can I just pull on his tail to try and help stopping him?
Not very cool.
Sure. Make a strength.
Can I?
is
All right.
Oh God, I shouldn't have done that.
All right. What'd you get? It didn't pop over.
Well,
Let me put all this
it's
together.
coming. I don't even know what I rolled yet, but I looked at the stat and I'm like, oh no.
I don't see it.
Is it not?
It didn't pop over.
Hold on. It lags sometimes.
It's okay.
There it is.
There it
It's
is.
go.
Okay.
Wow! How did I get a 15 with that? I have negative strength.
That's still wow. That's good. That's still pretty good.
All right. Well, since I don't know if we're taking turns or whatever, but since I already demanded that he break this spell, could I roll for intimidation and say, if you don't change us and everyone else back on, we're gonna sick this dire wolf on you to tear you to pieces. Look, they're trying to hold him back, but they're not going to be able to.
Okay, go ahead and do that, and then once you make that check, then I'll put it all together. Because
Okay.
this is all happening simultaneously.
Right.
I was very close to trying to slide underneath the dire wolf.
Okay.
Very close.
And then, Ansem, give me one more strength check. One more strength roll as your dire wolf.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Man.
you guys, this cracks me up. Okay, sorry. So, as Ansem has did this wolf dog pointer thing, and the Marquis was popped back up and had his conversation. All of a sudden, Ansem, Joseph starts saying, hey, change his back or we're going to sick this dire wolf on you. And as he's saying this, Ansem is lunging forward, dragging a warforge alongside him and a halfling at his back. As they're trying to they successfully grabbed onto him, but they weren't quite able to hold him back yet. As he lunges at the Marquis and snaps at him, but does not, it misses. It just gets right at the cloth. He grabs cloth. He doesn't break skin on it. And the Marquis starts laughing and says, "You guys are going to make magnificent additions to my army." And next thing you know, he goes from looking like the elven, very put together man like he is, and he transforms and he's very red skinned into a Cambion. Do I need to describe what a Cambion looks
Maybe.
like?
Yes, please.
Sure.
What is a champion?
Unless our characters would know what that is.
So a Cambion. Let me bring it up.
Is it a wild shape?
No. So a Cambion is. He goes from. It's like a devil. So it's red. He's red skinned, and kind of has these horns. He's a type of fiend.
Oh my.
Okay.
And at this point, everybody rolls for initiative.
Oh,
Do this.
we could have talked our
not
way.
bad.
Oh, I got perfect.
Okay. So Eve, what'd you get? Or has it not?
It's coming.
It's coming.
16.
And
Wait, can I? Oh, that's too late. Never mind.
what was that?
Well, the people that grabbed onto me, can we call them allies? Correct?
Yeah.
Well, I do have an advantage if I'm attacking a creature, and if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature. Since I dragged them, I would have had advantage.
We're trying to stop you though.
You
not
were,
trying
but you're still an ally to me.
He's
Yeah,
talking
but
about
we're
Not if we're trying to stop you.
Yeah, we're not trying to help you attack this person. We're trying to work against you.
No, but it's a pack tactic. You just have to be
he's
close to
talking
me.
about pack tactics.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if for that we would have been an ally though, because we were working against him.
I mean, yes,
for that
we
particular
are.
thing.
We are considered allies in the sense that we know you and we're friends with you, but in this case, we're not trying to help you actively.
I don't want to roll back again. I just thought that it would be funny to have the pack tactic because I dragged you, but you trying to stop
No,
me.
I get what you're saying. Not at this time. Normally, it's been too far. I see what you're saying that with the pack tactic, but no. I'm not gonna retcon back to that bite to advantage roll it this time.
You rolled really high though, so
Yeah.
still we're
Okay.
good.
Let's see. Anson, you rolled a 6. Louis, what's your initiative roll?
21.14.
Kosef, what's your initiative roll?
21.
Alright. Kosef, you're up. Oh, hang on. Kosef, what's your max HP?
Max HP is 22.
Louis?
21, but didn't I break the tie?
No, not your initiative. Your
Oh,
HP.
well, okay, never mind. Yeah, my max is 21.
Your max HP is 21.
Yes.
Eve
29.
and Anson.
The wolf has a 37.
Okay. What is? Do you know what yours is?
Durst is 24.
Thank you. But the wolf is at 37.
Yes.
Okay. And
So I guess I would be right here now, technically.
Kosef, you're up first with Louis right behind you.
Okay. I'm going to attack him with my longsword.
Okay.
Cambion. Attack. Hold on. Did I roll? 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
got it. So
Okay.
Are you doing one-handed or two-handed?
It is. Let me see. I think it is.
Do you have a shield?
I don't know.
So when you think of your character, is he swinging one-handed or is he swinging two?
Am I two-hand, I guess?
Okay. So
Is that all a shield?
So any roll from now on, it would be two-handed.
Okay.
That does hit.
All right.
Louis.
If I'm just looking to talk to someone, that doesn't take an action, right?
If you're just what?
If I'm just saying something to somebody.
What are you saying?
Well, so since Kosa went before me, would I see him trying to attack the Marquis?
Yes.
So I want to quick say, don't attack the man. He hasn't done anything to us yet. And then, if at all possible, I still want to keep trying to stop this wolf from attacking him because I am trying to be the diplomat, not the attacker.
He's trying to turn us into animals. What are you talking about? He hasn't done anything yet.
He hasn't attacked us. He hasn't made active move towards us to try and harm us.
So
We rolled initiative.
I'm speaking as my character, not as myself.
So Ansem had already attacked. So after you say stop attacking, then what are you wanting to do?
You're talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Louis.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Did we lose him?
Louis!
Sonoa. Come back.
I know they froze for a little bit earlier too, so.
So you said that thing we saw is a fiend, right?
Yes.
Okay, look at that.
Hang on, I'm gonna get what he was gonna do while he reboots his computer.
Was it a familiar? No, that's a familiar. What was the name of it again?
A Cambion? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay.
Cambion, alright.
He said he was going
Oh,
to...
did he DC?
I'm trying to see, if it has a picture or something. Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
I was supposed to.
So it's kind of a demon-ish
Okay.
dude with
It's
wings
like
and all.
a imp, but man size is what it looks like.
Yes.
Okay,
Let me
neat.
view page source. Oops, wrong button.
Yeah, I was curious, so I looked too.
It's fine. I got distracted. I'm sorry. I
No, you're okay.
can't put anything. I can put it in the mythical player or the mythical word. We're just gonna put a random picture of a cube because we can't put it in the regular chat.
Right.
I thought I downloaded it.
Does it has any weaknesses to water?
You don't know.
Or will my character know if it has any weaknesses to
You don't
water?
know that
You
yet.
wouldn't know.
Okay,
All right, there he is.
because I can create water.
Okay, so
Just don't be meta, guys. If you look at the picture, don't look at any stats. Ruins the fun.
No. My plan was to whatever creature it was. I looked at create water. Can I create water and drown him from the inside?
you wouldn't.
But it says open
You're a wolf
container.
one.
Yeah, I get what you're thinking, but no, it wouldn't work like that.
But then I have shaved water. So I could create water next to him and then shaved water into his lungs.
No.
I don't believe so. No. But we'll get
Dang
back.
it.
We'll get back to you. Right now, you're still a wolf, right?
Yes, I'm still a wolf,
Okay.
so I'm gonna bark and bite.
So Sanoa said that he was going to still try to get you guys to stop attacking the Marquis. At this point, the Marquis is going to attack whoever's right in front of him.
I'm guessing it's the wolf.
It'll be a wolf.
Probably Kosif,
Yeah, I just attacked him.
because Kosif just attacked, so it'd probably
Yeah.
be
Would be
Kosif.
So I'd be closest, probably.
you are closest. So one attack would go. He's using the spear. One attack would go to Kosef. Kosef, does a 10 hit?
10?
Yes.
Okay. Do I wait out my armor class? Is
Yep.
16?
So it does not hit.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
And so you will take 6 points of damage.
6 points. Okay.
Yep. Next up is Eve.
Let's do a good old Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay.
It's coming. Dirty 20.
Awesome.
Hits for 5.
That does hit.
Yeah. Pew pew. And then as my
Go ahead.
bonus, can I not like screaming at him, but very firmly, because I need to be heard from the ass end of this giant wolf. If you stop the
Bark, bark.
masks, we'll stop.
Okay.
Yeah, give him an out.
Next up, Anson.
An out or an oot?
Both.
Ansem does an 11 hit.
No, the wolf has 14.
Okay. But a 23 does hit.
Well, the wolf has still a 14.
So as your next thing you know, this giant vulture comes over to you and just swipes at you with his claws. Next up
Bark, bark.
is Anson. You're up.
How many damage does it take?
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, 7. You take 7 points
Okay.
of slashing damage.
I mean, I don't mind taking no damage, but that wouldn't be fair.
And you're up.
30. Enter. There we go. Well, that vulture attacked me, and I'm kind of feeling primalish right now. I know I'm supposed to still be a lizard, but it's kind of frenzying. That thing is being annoying, so he will take a bark bite at that thing. So just click bite twice because I have advantage, or just click bite. I guess I'll click bite and just melee attack. So I have either 23 or 19.
What does your bite say? Real quick. 'Cause I'm pulling it.
Weapon attack plus 5 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit. 2d6 plus 3 and 10 piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed DC 13 check, saving throw, or be knocked prone.
Okay, but it says creature.
Yes, it is a creature. Am I attacking that vulture? You said.
Okay. There's a difference between creature and beast. That's why I was asking. Okay, so the
Oh, okay. It does. Yeah, it says creature.
Okay, so the 23 does hit. So you attack the vulture with your bite.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I've barely played a D&D, so I'm guessing this is the only attack I can make, right?
Yeah, because you're still as your dire wolf because you're in your wild shape form, right?
Alright. Well, even if I was a lizard man, I couldn't make another attack, right? Or could I bite again?
Not in this form, no. Because your wild shape is a bonus action, and then with your lizard form, you have a bonus action attack. But you can't do either of those with your.
Alright. No.
With your dire wolf. Hang on.
I'll stay there and I'll gnarl. Did I manage to grab the beast and make it prone?
No, because it's a creature, and not a beast.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Okay.
Well, nothing more. I'll try and place myself, if I can, between characters. Like I'm being protective.
Okay. Are you moving? Or are you just staying right there?
If I move, will I take some sort of a free attack because I move out of range of the creature, the bees that attacked me?
Yes.
No, but I'll bark heavily at the new transform monster in front of us.
Okay.
That's basically it for.
Directly around you too, so it's not like any of us are super far off.
Yep.
No, but I'm trying to attracting attention because I am a direwolf. Bark, bark.
All right, Kosa.
I'm trying to decide if I should attack the vulture or the fiend. I don't know if.
Well, you are just saying you are closer to the fiend.
Yes. Okay, I'll attack him.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm going to attack
him.
Okay, go ahead.
My longsword.
Nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good job.
Good job. Okay.
That's pretty hefty.
That is awesome. Okay. I know Louis. Is he back yet? He's not.
Nope.
Can you contact him over just like the Discord chat?
He said yeah, I'm talking to him now.
Okay.
Can
What happened?
So his computer froze, and then I said, "What are you wanting to do?" He goes, "I'm going to keep trying to get everyone to stop attacking the Marquis." If that doesn't
Well,
work,
he could just join with his phone on Discord.
He's messing with. He said something about his computer decided to do an update. He'll be back in a couple minutes.
I hate that. My computer does that too, where it decides in the middle, like, "Oh, we're gonna restart because update."
Let me pull him up real quick. See what he.
I would assume he'd probably realize at this point that we're probably not gonna not attack him.
Yeah, it's.
I
don't
also
think he has a very
attacked
good
us,
argument.
so.
Okay.
I'm all for solving a problem diplomatically, but I don't think there's a good argument in this situation.
No.
We probably could have figured something else out because Eve to talk originally at least get a little bit more information out of him before we started attacking him. But it's kind of hard to do when you have a giant wolf.
Yes, we lost. Circumstances can sometimes spiral out of control, but
Eh,
we're just gonna have to make the most of it.
Combat microphone. Let's just enjoy that.
Very nice.
Kosef, does a 14 hit?
14. Give me one sec. No.
Okay. So as you guys are watching, Louis moves to the other side of Anson and goes to hit the vulture and doesn't and just miss, and the vulture just kind of flies up out of range. Kosa, all of a sudden you see these spears come at you again, but you're able to nimbly dodge both of them as the Marquis is trying to get you again with his spear.
Okay.
Eve, you are up.
Where exactly did the vulture get to?
The
Did
vulture
he just go up?
He didn't go up
Or, like,
far. He just
away?
kind of like dodged the attack from Louis. So he's
Okay.
right here.
I would like to blast him.
Okay.
Kill that bird.
It's coming.
A 9. A 9 does not. Let me double check. Yeah, a 9 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured it probably wouldn't. Well, she's just gonna mad because it missed.
Okay, next up is our vulture. And again, Anson, he goes to like peck you with his beak and you're able to dodge that, but he swipes you with those claws again for a total of 18 points of slashing damage.
18 points?
Yeah, I critted.
That's alright.
Just the wolf, guys.
I'll wince at pain. No, bark again.
Okay.
And
Anybody
bite.
have any healing spells or anything, or items?
You?
And 13 is my highest.
Against the bird?
Yes.
Okay. Both of those. Oh, you're doing advantage because of the pack. That does hit. For 11.
For 11 more damage. Bark.
Okay. Kosov, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna slash at the fiend again.
Okay. A 17 does not hit.
Oh, really? All right.
Next would be Louis. And Louis keeps swinging, but that bird just is too nimble for him. Does 13 hit, Kosov? You said your AC is a 16, right?
I'm at 16, so no, it doesn't.
Okay, so you and this Campion just keep going head to head, and neither one of you quite making the hits of the other one.
Locked in a duel, yes.
Eve.
I'm going to attempt to pew pew the bird again because
Okay.
she does not like that she missed.
Okay. A 22, it does hit.
I would hope.
As the vulture lets out this large squeak as he is now dead.
Nice.
As he burns up from the electric blast.
Eve's gonna do like a little like ha dance and kind of twirl around in a little circle.
That's awesome. I love it. Anson.
Sorry, what?
It's your turn.
Oh, I already rolled when the Oh, it's their turn?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was defocused for a second. Alright, I guess I'll charge directly at the fiend.
Okay.
Since now the vulture is dead.
Okay.
And I will bite. 15 is the highest I got.
You're not quite able to get past that cloth that he's wearing when you try to.
Damn that cloth.
Would it be better to drop the wolf form and use any like spells or attacks you have in your normal form?
Not really. I have shape water
Okay.
and create water,
Okay.
locate animal or plants, speak with animals, and
Okay.
animal friendship. I'm all about that fishing game.
Kosef, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna attack him yet again.
Okay. You guys are locked in this duel.
Mm-hmm.
The 18 does not hit.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my gosh.
Louis up. What else does Louis have?
He's a bard. Does he have like vicious mockery or something?
Yeah, anything. I don't think the microphone's gonna cut it.
Plus, I feel like he would try and do magic damage instead of hitting him with the microphone.
Yeah.
That seems to be his play style from what I'd gathered the little bit that we've played.
Let's see here. He's got color spray, command, dissonant whispers, and healing word. Mirror image and shatter. But that would affect everybody, wouldn't it? 10-foot radius. Let's see here.
I don't. If he stands there, I don't think it would hit anybody else other than him.
Because it's a radius.
Because it's radius.
It's radius, right? That's why I put it there.
That would hit me, as I'm right next to him.
No, it wouldn't hit you because it's radius. It's not a. It's a circle instead of a square. If it was a square, it would hit what's his face, Anton, but not a sphere.
Not from cat. That's what I thought. If you cast it from here, right?
It would just barely miss him because of the arch of the circle.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, only because it's a sphere and not a cube. If it was a cube, it would hit him.
Thank you. That's what
Playing
I thought.
spellcasters for the win.
All right, so I have to make a Constitution saving throw. Hey, where did
I know there's a way on here. They have like spheres and squares that you can measure spells with, but
there is.
I'm not super familiar with Roll20. As a DM, at least.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. That wasn't saving throws. Constitution. It's Constitution, right? Okay. So Constitution saving throw. It'd be 3d8 damage or halved on success. So he would take 9 points of shatter damage.
Cool.
Okay. Alright. And where's everybody at? Kosef. Stop moving like that. There he is. You guys are still locked into this battle. Does a 19 hit?
19. What's up?
Does a 19 hit?
Hit me?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so it'll be 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of damage. Okay.
Hey, welcome back.
No.
Back. Can I be heard?
You can be heard.
Yep.
Ugh. Technology sucks.
Welcome back.
Yay.
So you just missed your
Ugh.
turn where you used shatter, and it failed.
Wonderful.
The Marquis
You still
started
did damage,
attacking back
though.
at you guys. You do realize that Kosif and the Marquis are like in this strange one-on-one duel, and Kosif is looking pretty bad,
Yeah, I got beat up.
pretty beat up.
Trying to tell you.
Okay, now that you're caught up, next up
We're allowed to
is.
say how much hit points we have left, or okay.
But you're looking. He's looking bad. He's kind of like
Yes.
leaning, bleeding very, very profusely. Eve, you're up.
So on the marquee, I would like to toll the dead.
Could you bring
Please.
that up for me? Or tell me what it is.
How do I do that? So, it's necrotic damage. It's 1d10 if he hasn't taken, or 1d8 if he hasn't taken damage, 1d12 if he has.
Okay.
And it's a wisdom save against 13.
Okay.
And I believe if he succeeds, I think he takes half. I'm checking.
It's a wisdom.
No,
save
it's
then?
it's all or nothing. Yeah, wisdom save against 13. I hope he fails.
He failed. It doesn't say.
Yes, because I rolled a 12. Takes 12 necrotic damage.
Okay.
The only time I've ever rolled max damage on that. And I have like 3 characters that have it.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
She would probably just do another aha spin around. She likes it when she gets to hit things.
I like it. I like it a lot. Anson.
I'll do the debate. Is he considered a creature?
Let me look.
Probably.
If defend is a creature, you'll have to do a DC 13 saving throw or be knocked prone. But I'll bite.
Go ahead and bite.
23 is my highest.
Okay. I went ahead and did the save too. He's not knocked prone, but he does take. But your bite does hit.
Finally.
Okay. Kosif, you're up.
Okay, can I use my second wind bonus action? It says once per short rest you can use a bonus action or gain 1d10 plus 3.
Yes.
Can I do that in combat in addition to an attack? It's a bonus action?
So you can do that, yeah. So as in a bonus action, you can do it at any point in your turn. You can do it before your regular attack or after your regular
Okay.
attack. If you just hit that where it says 1d10, just hit that and it'll pop up in the roll 20.
Okay.
Did you hit it? Up there.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got 6 back.
6 back, okay.
It's better than the 2.
Okay, and then you
Yes,
still
it
have
is.
you still have an attack.
Okay, I'm going to attack him again.
Okay. A 7 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. Next up is Louis.
So could I please just have a reminder one more time of what exactly transpired? Because I'm still confused. So
No, you tried to stop them from attacking the Marquis, but the Marquis attacked back.
okay.
There was a vulture that came onto the other side of Anson.
Yeah.
and you attack that a few times, and it didn't work. And then you
I
use
killed it for you.
shatter on the Marquis.
Okay. So like, is everyone trying to attack the Marquis right now?
Yep.
Yeah. He's a big demon. He's a big fiend.
We tried threatening him and he just laughed at us. So, I mean, I don't know what else we could have done in
Maybe
this
it would have
situation.
should have tried diplomacy first.
He did laugh.
I wanted to. It's not
I
my
did
fault
too.
that there's a giant wolf.
I do. One of my abilities is I literally have a silver tongue that I could have used, but it's whatever. So.
Eve has a special set of skills she would have rather used instead of
Oh
this.
yes. Oh
It's
yes.
okay.
But
But
you
she's
know
still
what?
happy hitting
Things
things.
happen. Well. So. What Louis is going to do is he's going to use his other ability that he has. He's going to. What's the ability? It is. He's gonna use a bonus action, and he's gonna do his unsettling words, where it's set. I don't know if I can post abilities, but I can just describe what that does.
Okay, go ahead. I'll look at it while you're describing.
Yeah, so it says as a bonus action, I can expend the use of my bardic inspiration and choose a creature I can see within 60 feet, and the creature has to subtract whatever I roll on a d6 to the next saving throw that it makes before the start of my next turn. So I use a bonus action, I expend a bardic inspiration use, and then whatever I roll on the die, he has to subtract from his next saving throw.
That's pretty dope.
So I'm gonna pull out my mic and I'm gonna say, "Hey man, you ain't doing shit." And then, so I'm gonna do that as I use my unsettling words, and then for my action, I would like to cast command on the Marquis, Marquis, whatever. And then I'm trying to think. So I'm gonna cast command, and I will tell him to halt. Actually, you know what? I should probably roll the d6 for my ability first, just so that I know how much he has to subtract from his saving throw. So let's see here. 1d6.
Okay, so
Okay, so he has to subtract 5 from whatever his next save is.
okay. Sorry, guys. I got into a coughing fit. I'm sorry. Okay, so
Don't
the
die.
next saving throw is a 5, and you want to use your command, and
Yeah, I'm gonna
then I have
cast.
to subtract 5 from that wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll cast command, and then whatever. So he has to make a DC 14 Wisdom save, and he has to subtract 5 from whatever he rolls for that save.
$16.
Nice. Even with the -5.
Yeah.
Well then he saved. Damn it. So,
My original roll was a 21.
damn. So I'm assuming, yeah, it doesn't work on him then.
But that was a good try.
Damn. All right. Yeah. So yeah, literally, you just hear me sing to him. Yeah, he doing shit, and then he proceeds to do his shit.
Alright.
Because that was my action, my bonus action. I don't think I have anything I can use as a reaction, and I don't plan on moving. So yeah,
That's it.
It's all Louis got.
Alright. So he
Damn.
just kind of looks at you, Louis, and chuckles. And
Yeah,
then,
you chuckle at me, you little.
Aw, poor baby.
does a 22 hit, Louis?
Hit me? Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
So, all of a sudden, this, like, fire ray comes out of his hand towards you,
Oh no.
and you take, 4 points of fire damage.
Oh, 4 points. Okay.
Yep. And then he does it again,
Okay.
and you take 18 points of fire damage.
I'm dead. Louis is dead. Louis dead.
No.
I'm sorry.
Louis is down. Louis is down.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Next up is Eve.
Oh, ooh. Eve will move up. She didn't like that. So she's gonna cast Burning Hands. So dexterity save against a 13.
I got a 15.
Oh well. Poop. So it takes half damage.
I take half damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So 5.
Okay, is there anything else?
No. I'm just gonna growl at him.
Okay.
Because he
I
made
like
me
it.
mad.
This little
Kind of think of like when toddlers kind of and like stomp their feet.
Uh-huh.
Like that.
Okay.
Just like that.
Ensign, you're up next.
I'll bite in the hope that I get him prone. 19 is my highest.
Alright, the 19 does hit.
Yes.
And I rolled a 21 for the
Dang it.
strength save. Next up,
I
is there
still did
anything else?
damage.
You still did damage. Is there anything
There's
else
not
you want
much
to do?
else I can do as a wolf. At some point he'll hit me and he'll transform back and I'll do something else.
Okay. Kosef.
All right, let me get him. Let me go after him.
Rawr.
19 does hit. If you hit that long sword, where that pink long sword highlighted, it'll give the damage.
Hit it where it's highlighted?
Yep.
Alright.
And so, Kosef, after you hit the Cambion, he goes up into a goes up into flame. And
Alright.
becomes ashes.
Nice.
At this point, as you guys kind of gather your bearings, in runs Kara from who you met earlier.
Yeah, that's right.
And as she's running in, she all of a sudden before your eyes she transforms, and she has these big white wings, and she's wearing a long gold halter type dress and has gold bracelets. And the first thing she does is she runs to Louis and says, "Not today, brave warrior," and brings Louis back.
Nice.
And then she looks to you guys and she says, "I am so glad that somebody was able to figure out what was going on. You guys should be able to feel that your masks are coming off."
I was gonna say, can I pull that shit off?
Is there a certain amount they heal me by, or am I just back?
I would just say like a 1.
Oh yeah, to 1 HP. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool.
The Cambion and I have been at war for a long time. I was stationed here to spy on him and report on him and try to protect Ibrido, but his magic kept me out of the castle and I wasn't able to come in and save people. He was doing horrible experiments with these masks, trying to build up his armies to go back to war between us. You came on vacation and that was a real deal, but his favorite types of people to grab were adventuring types because those were the strongest people that you could find. And I did my part in letting you come, but that was in my own hopes of somebody being finally strong enough to defeat him. He will now go into Avernus and be reborn, in which we will finally slaughter him once and for all. And I cannot thank you enough for your bravery today, for being able to defeat him and to stop all this madness.
All right.
Any questions?
We did it.
That's a lot.
And
well,
that is
as much as we appreciate killing him, I can't say that it wasn't selfish. I see massages the area on her face where the mask was tight.
I can imagine so. And that's a night of masks and monsters.
All right, we did it.
It's the end.
Super fun.
We won. We won
You
at
won.
That
Dungeons
would
and
have
Dragons.
taken way longer if he didn't get that role as a wolf to smell him.
Oh, it would have taken a little bit longer, yeah.
I was totally prepared because Eva's not a halfling, by the way. She's a changeling.
Oh, why did I think she was a halfling?
Because I described her as a halfling.
Well,
Because right now she looks like a halfling.
I thought she was a halfling. Okay.
No, that is her her oh gosh, I forget the name of it. But they're essentially two-faced. They have their prime form that they like to take and then their normal form. Her prime form is a little cute halfling girl. So yeah, she looks like a halfling, but she was a changeling. She was totally prepared. She noticed that the dancers had owl masks to change her form to look like the dancers and sneak into the kitchen. But I didn't even need to do that because the wolf has a good nose.
The wolf had a good nose with a, crit. 25.
A really good nose. Yeah. It was awesome.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
You all had fun.
Yes, thank you so much.
Well, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun.
Oh,
It
good.
was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
Are you heading
Is that it for the?
That's it. Yep.
All right. Good night,
You
everybody.
gotta go. You can go ahead and go. Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Whew.
Yeah, it's midnight here too. I'll have to go get some sleep.
Thanks for joining us, Canada.
Good night.
Pleasure.
Good
Good
night.
night.